So in today's video, I want to show you some tools to help you stay calm in a really tricky situation. So basically, this is for anybody that struggles with reacting. This is something that I have learned firsthand in my own life. So I'm really hoping that the tools that worked for me will help work for you too. My name is Celia and I help people unlock their potential. So you know those people that just seem to be calm. It doesn't matter what's happening, but they just seem to be calm and chilled all the time. It's pretty empowering to be the calm in the storm. So rather than being stressed out like this, wouldn't you rather be like this, calm in any situation? You see, stress can range from anger, irritation, frustration. It's basically saying, I'm here and I want to be over there. That's what stress is, not wanting to be where you are, whatever that situation is. But the thing is, these storms are going to happen all the time. That's how life is. There will always be a storm in our life. According to psychologists, 90% of suffering is in our mind and 10% is an event. 90% of suffering is caused by our minds because it's actually our interpretation of the event that causes the suffering. Let me explain what I mean. I know somebody who's absolutely petrified of thunderstorms and lightning. She's a grown woman. She'll actually hide under a table when there is a storm. When she was a young girl, her mother used to gather her with her brothers and sisters, and they were told to stay in a cupboard under the stairs until the thunderstorm passed. You see, her mother was so scared that impacted her. And it's still impacting her now. But when there's a thunderstorm for me, it doesn't impact me at all. I don't get stressed. So my point is, two separate people, same event, and it's the meaning that we place on that event. It's the internal dialogue about the event. What are your thoughts saying about the event? Because that's what causes the stress, not the event. There'll always be storms in our lives. There'll be small things, there'll be larger things. Stress has such a negative impact on our body. In fact, it's toxic. It will kill you if we allow it. See, stress puts our body into fight or flight mode. When we're in fight or flight mode, our body shuts down the immune system and blood is released to go into our arms and our legs because it's fight or flight. That's where we need to be so that we can run or fight. And so we have no immune system working for us, and those illnesses will start manifesting in our bodies. And then we become sick and unwell. So when we're getting stressed out, when we're getting frustrated, when we're complaining all the time, we're actually causing ourselves harm, and we don't have to. Like for me, with this YouTube channel, which I set up in sort of mid-June, I think it was, I have had internet problems ever since I set the channel up, and I wanted to be consistent, and I have all these internet problems where I can't get online, so I can't upload my video, and then I had computer problems. I had so many technical issues at the beginning, and in fact, probably up until about last week. But it was great because it was teaching me how to deal with stressful situations. When I spoke to my friends, they were like, oh gosh, yeah, how frustrating. Have you thrown your computer out the window yet? Because it does stress us out, doesn't it? When our computer doesn't work or when things aren't going the way we want them to be going. But it's how we look at things. So if you see something as a stressful situation, it will be stressful. If you see a situation and look at it as a learning curve, because I'd like to be able to teach people how to have a successful YouTube channel, but I've got to do it first myself before I can teach people. So actually now, when the internet crashes or when I've recorded something and then found I didn't hit record, and that's happened a number of times, or when the memory maxed out and then it's taken me an hour to transfer everything from the memory onto my computer, then it's quite easy to resist it and to complain and to be fed up. But these challenges come and we can either fight against them, but when it's something you can't do anything about, there's no point resisting it because you can't do anything about it. There's a difference between suppressing that emotion. So if you're feeling stressed and like, oh, I'm not saying for you to suppress that emotion, you just let it dissipate. When you have a go at this, I think you'll see what I mean. And please comment below and let me know your experience. If you're stressed out, pushing that stress down is going to cause problems. Accepting the situation. I'm not talking about if somebody punches you in the face, you just go, yeah, I just accept this situation, and then, you just get punched again. That's it. Just Celia said, accept the situation. No, I'm not saying about a situation like that. because that's not what you would do in that situation. You would give him a proper right hook left hook. No, you wouldn't. I'm only joking. I don't advocate fighting. What I'm talking about is everyday stresses. Like if there's a queue, or if, something hasn't arrived on time, or, somebody wasn't wearing a face mask. Those sorts of things you can practice just accepting situations for what they are if you can't do anything about them. If people in the queue are complaining about there being a queue, just don't get involved in the complaint, because it honestly is no good for your health. And it doesn't solve the problem when you feel that frustration rather than complaining, because complaining is expressing an emotion. Expressing an emotion is still suppressing it, because you don't actually release that emotion. I did a video the other week on negative emotions, so check it out. The more we complain about things, the more things there will be to complain about. And that's to do with our reticular activating system, which is a network of nerve cells, which I'm going to talk about in another video, because I think that's really important. The way the reticular activating system works is that whatever we focus on, that thing will grow. So if we complain about something, our reticular activating system will find more things for us to complain about. But I'm going to do a video on that, so watch this space. So this really helped me. I learnt this from Eckhart Tolle, from The Power of Now, although I've kind of put my own spin on it. So we can either resist a situation. Ultimately, complaining and resisting is actually limiting your life. It's stopping you from progressing in your own life. And it's so unhealthy. But these are habits that we've picked up. We've all done it. Or you can move away from the situation. So if you're in a job that you're not happy about, then move away. Don't sit in the job and just complain. Oh, I don't want to be here. Oh, the boss is rubbish. Oh, I should have got a pay rise. Oh, this is just awful. Can't stand it. That is just so bad for you, and it doesn't help other people. It's toxic. If you're not happy about where you are, don't infect the people around you. They might enjoy their job. Rather than complain, just move. Just go to another job. The third option is to accept it fully. So the pandemic's here. Nothing we can do about it. It's just here. Or the fourth thing, do something about it. But do it without complaining. Say you now have to work from home. Some people are enjoying it, some people are really not enjoying it. Maybe you're a teacher and you're having to teach using Zoom. One of the things you could do is if you can meet in smaller groups. So say the Zoom meetings aren't really working, the teaching isn't really working, without complaining. Because if you're doing it like, oh, I can't believe this rubbish, moan, it's just hurting yourself. It really is. Be the calm in the storm. Help other people. Practice with little things. Say your flights got cancelled, or you went to pick up something from the shop and they don't have it, and they said they would have it in time for you to collect it today, and they haven't got what they should have had. Be gentle on other people, because pointing the finger and saying, well, you should have got this and you haven't, and now you've wasted my time, and now there's a massive queue because I'm in rush hour getting back home, that's only hurting you. Just choose to look at things differently and enjoy the now. Think about things that maybe other people don't have that you have. Help other people. Because many people won't be as strong as you. Many people will be stressing out, and you can teach them and show them how they can be calm. One way to be the calm in the storm is through meditation. Meditation has completely changed my life. Meditating actually sets you up for the day. I had no idea how to meditate, honestly. I had no idea what I was doing. I don't even know if I'm doing it right now, but it seems to be doing the job. I do notice that I don't react to things like I used to. I'm a lot calmer. So when a situation does arise, I'm kind of a bit more calm and thoughtful about it before responding. And it only needs to take like 5 minutes. 5 minutes of your life a day. That's it. If you have to wake up a little bit earlier, then do. Be the calm in the storm. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching. If you've enjoyed this video, please put a thumbs up. I hope to see you on my next video.